My Mondays always start early. First I write, then I spend some hours teaching, and then I go back to organising my writing and organising my... Why am I holding this? Organising my writing and organising my thoughts. It's actually interesting because I work in a language school part-time, and like 80% of my classes and my most demanding students are on Monday. When I say demanding, not demanding in a difficult way, they are the advanced English learners, so they're very, very, the conversations run quite deep with them. So I like speaking to them because it's kind of like, swapping conversations with a friend. It seems a bit dark here today. I'm just going to see what's going on. Okay, it's not too bad now. Right. So I'm going to spend approximately 45 minutes writing today. I think I'm just going to finish this story I was writing because it did register with me, I guess, quite a lot, and it's quite interesting, and it is quite sad. So I don't know if it's maybe the mood I'm in. I don't really write sad fantasies. I just write more like fantasy. It doesn't have to be sad or happy, it's just fantasy, and it's a world with chaos and a world with something going on, and there's usually an obstacle they have to overcome, or something life-threatening. Or but I find that I'm going more in the direction of creepier types of fantasies. So I'm doing this now, and I'm just going to finish it. So if anyone wants to write along, please do join. And yeah, if you want to write along, please do join. It's a perfect time to write, and it's always good to write with people, I find. Oh, hi, Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. Can you fix it? Right. So the videos I've been putting out have been a bit irregular because we had a bit of there's something that's ripped through people here. I think it's more like a fluey type. I don't know if it's COVID. Some people have had COVID. I didn't bother getting tested because I just don't, I'm over it now. So something ripped through everyone, and everyone's still recovering, unfortunately. So I'm using ink today. So I started something yesterday that I was quite happy with, and I'm going to continue that today. If you do want to talk about what you're writing, or what you want to work on, or even if you have if you want to get motivated into writing, you can just join for about 5, 10, 15 minutes. Or you can look at my other videos where I talk about how I write and my writing process and how I do my writing sprints. Okay? Let me go back to my lovely blue ink. I was telling my cousin that I have writing streams. He was like, "What on earth is a writing stream?" I said, "Oh, it's a writing stream where I go on the internet, on social media, and I write." And he was like, "Why would you do that? Why would you do that?" And he said, "That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of you doing, and you've done some weird things." But he's not really into writing. He used to read a lot when we were younger, but I don't know, he stopped. I guess it stopped being cool. I don't know. I wish people read more. The world would be a happier place. Right, so I'm going to continue with what I was doing yesterday. I'm going to do today in 10-minute sprints. So 10 minutes of writing, 5 minutes, or a few minutes of talking, 10 minutes of writing, and then see how we go from there. But I think ideally it's probably going to go more into 15 minutes of writing, just so you really get into it. Okay. And if there's any issues with the volume, let me know, because this is a completely different writing time. And just let me know if there's any issues with the audio or the volume or anything like that. Okay. Right. So I've been writing now for about 15 minutes, and I've got quite a huge chunk of words down. So I'm hoping that I don't have long to go, and I can get this story. So this is actually fairly short. I think it's going to be approximately 4 pages, but I like the way it started, and I'm just trying to wrap up the ending so it's a nice, smooth and tidy ending. So I'm trying to do 2 things at the same time, and I'm not sure how well it's working. Ah, thank you, Sandra. Thank you very much. And if anyone is writing along and wants to share what they're writing, please do. But this is how I sort of get my word counts done every day. And I got an email from my editor yesterday, and it was sort of like getting a homework. It was sort of like getting a homework question from her, because she was like, okay, what's happening now? What are we doing? What's the plan for autumn? She was asking about the autumn writing plans and what was ready, what wasn't ready, and I remember panicking as she, as I read the email. So that was very good. Okay, so that's a fairly substantial amount. I'm going to finish up now. Oh, I'm just going to change. I'm having issues. I'm having lighting issues. And I don't know if it's me or... There we go. Why is everything suddenly magnetic on this table? Right. So, just going to finish this off. Hi Mace, and hi Miss Blogger, and hi Mace. I hope you're both doing well. Hi Mace, I'm doing very well. We've had a bit of a flu outbreak here, which is quite bad. But at the moment, it's actually pretty good because everyone's recovered and I'm writing again, so that's good. And I've also changed the times of the writing uh, live streams. I'm just trying to get organised in terms of organising them for the channel. That's great. I'm going back into writing too, because even though I love the story I'm creating so much, I kept procrastinating it for some reason. Yes, we all procrastinate. Don't worry, we all procrastinate, and it is so difficult. And I think it's worse when life comes at you and you fall ill or you're just overburdened and overstimulated with work. I understand that. But I think just get used to sitting there with a pen and paper and or your keyboard and just putting anything down, because I think that's how you get the inspiration to start writing again and the inspiration for other ideas. Oh, good. Watching your live stream always gets me in the mood to write. I'm so happy about that, because actually doing the live streams as well sort of because I write every morning. So every morning I come here and I write because I'm on so many deadlines, and I just thought that it was just best to switch on the camera and just write and just film it as I write, because I thought that perhaps one or two people would be interested. So I'm glad it gets you in the mood. That's very good feedback. And I mean, whether it's poetry, you're trying to write music, whatever you're trying to write, if you just log in for the duration and just write, it's just you get all the words down. Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, it's Oyunda. That's fine. But I'm glad that's my real name, by the way. But I'm glad that yeah, you are inspired to write. That's really, really good, and that's very good feedback. So this is a very this is a very short, it's like 4 pages long. I've written 3, 4. It's extremely short, but it's 4 pages, so this is about 1,200. Now I did this over like 2 writing sessions because I did other stuff as well. That's one completed short story that I'm quite happy with. I just need to tidy it up a bit. But each of these A4 sheets can hold approximately 330 words, maybe. So this is about 1,200 words, which I'm absolutely ecstatic with. So I'm just writing about a new character, and I did a world building a while ago. For that character. I don't know if you can see her. I did a world building, and that was part of the world building. So what I want to do, not in this session, but in tomorrow's session, is I want to start to write her properly, because I've got so many ideas about her, and each time I think about her, there's just so many ideas, and I'm sort of becoming bogged down with ideas, so I need to sort of get them out. But she's supposed to be a witch. Not as aesthetically pretty as the other witches I write, or as folklore would tell us witches are supposed to look like, but the important thing is she's a witch, and she's very dangerous. Okay. That's fantastic. So that is the end of the live session for today. I'm going to be a bit more organized tomorrow, but it's Monday morning here. It's going on to 7:30, and I teach on Mondays. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to schedule the live stream again for tomorrow morning, and I'll be back. I'll do it 6:30 my time, so it'll be whenever your time is. I don't really know. I know in parts of the US where a lot of the viewers are, it's probably about 10 o'clock now, perhaps. Am I even remotely correct? It's 6 that times. Yeah. So, and even if you don't catch the live, you can always watch it back later on. Oh, midnight. Okay, Bethany says midnight. So it's past midnight for some, and for some, where I am, it's 7:24 a.m. So I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. my time, because that's when I usually start writing about 5:30, but I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll schedule the live this time as soon as I get off, so I will not forget. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, in the meantime, if you're writing, just keep on writing. Bye, see you tomorrow.